What do you think is some of the biggest challenges or the blockers that get in the way of like taking on this new way of working?
The first thing is that fundamentally, it's a technology, not a tool. And it's fine if people want to refer to AI as a tool, but they're missing that fundamental fact, which is that it's not like Canva, where if you'd never used Canva before, and I say, hey, let me show you Canva. It's a tool that you'd use to create images. You don't even have to see it at that point, and you instantly now understand what Canva is for. It's a graphic design tool that's easy to use. That's it. AI doesn't have that. I can't tell you exactly how you can use AI. It's like electricity, right? It's just a fundamental thing. And it's therefore a little bit challenging because we don't have an electricity strategy. How do you have an AI strategy? Well, you really don't. It's about identifying the specific challenges in your unique business or your unique day to day, and how can you weave AI in to help you overcome those challenges or overcome them faster. And
Yeah.
so that's where a lot of people get stuck. They just don't know where to begin because it's different. So certainly having something like an assistant is a good place to start. Other places to start would be start to use a tool like Perplexity. I don't know if you've talked about Perplexity in this show. For folks listening, if you've not used Perplexity, this is the new Google. Rather than going to Google and getting a list of search results, which by the way, they're also changing because they've seen how effective Perplexity is. If you ask Perplexity a question, it simply gives you the answer. Yes, it gives you websites if you want to, learn more. But for most of us, most of the times that we're Googling things, it's not because we want to do a deep dive into a website and research, and we're certainly not a potential customer of any site that we go to. We just want an answer. That's all we want, and we want to move on with our day. So Perplexity is incredibly good at giving you really good, insightful answers to whatever questions you have. So for a lot of people, that's where I recommend you start. If you're not familiar with AI, you're not comfortable with AI, okay. Instead of using Google the next time you have a question, use Perplexity and see how the AI thinks. See how it can, first of all, understand your natural language without having to put in the perfect search query. You just, vomit out what you want to know, and the AI will understand it, it'll interpret it, and give you back a really concise answer that you can then have a conversation back and forth with. I use it for, fixing things around the house, all the way to evaluating website code. I mean, I'm building my own websites here, and every once in a while there'll be something that I want to do. I want to customize the theme. I know CSS, I know HTML, but putting in a CSS identifier and putting in some code, and it's just not working. Well, I'll turn to Perplexity. Perplexity can see all that and say, hey, what am I missing here? Why can't I change this section and make it, the background blue or whatever it is I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
And Perplexity will give me instantly 3 ideas to try. Oh, you know what? You could try this CSS action or this CSS identifier or whatever. It's an incredible tool. And the more you use it, the more you start to realize, wow, AI is really powerful, really helpful. It's not replacing me. I'm still the one who's got to fix a toilet or fix a website, but AI is augmenting me and helping me and saving me time.
Yeah.